Okay, what if I told you that the food you're eating every single day might literally be destroying you from the inside out? Think about that for a second. It's a terrifying thought, right? And we're not talking about some obvious poison or cigarettes here. We're talking about something entirely different, something so deeply woven into our daily, modern lives that we don't even see it as a threat anymore.
Yeah, it's sugar. The stark reality is that this silent culprit is hiding in plain sight in almost everything we consume on a daily basis. And you know what's truly terrifying? It's not just that it's everywhere, it's that your body is actually waving giant red flags long before any serious diseases show up. But most of us, we just ignore them, brush them off as a normal part of getting older until it's way too late.
So, welcome to today's Explainer. I'm really thrilled you're joining us because today we are unpacking a fascinating and honestly kind of scary medical mystery: the silent cost of a sugar-driven life. We're going to dive deep into the silent signs your body is broadcasting right now to tell you it's drowning in sugar. We'll look at exactly why millions of people are unknowingly wrecking their health every single day. Stick around for the whole thing because you might just realize you're experiencing one of these silent symptoms right now.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, the hidden culprit.
To really wrap our heads around this, we have to look at the scale of the problem. 17. The average American is downing over 17 teaspoons of added sugar every single day. Let that sink in for a minute. Imagine scooping 17 spoonfuls of pure white sugar into a bowl and just eating it straight. No way, right? But mathematically, that is exactly what your body is being forced to process daily.
And you know what's really wild? It isn't just coming from candy bars or sodas anymore. It is hiding everywhere. We're talking bread, ketchup, your morning cereal, yogurt, energy drinks, even salad dressing, and those supposedly healthy protein bars. Food companies are smart. They know sugar keeps you coming back for more. Why? Because the second you eat it, your brain gets a massive hit of dopamine. That is the exact same chemical tied to pleasure and addiction. You get that quick high, it feels amazing. But underneath it all, the quiet damage is already starting.
Moving right along to Section 2, the energy crash cycle.
So here's warning sign number 1, chronic exhaustion. It's a total biological roller coaster. You eat those hidden sugars and your blood glucose absolutely spikes. Boom, you feel amazing, super energetic, ready to take on the world. But then the inevitable crash hits and you are left completely and utterly drained. And what do we all do? We grab another cup of coffee. Actually, scratch that. It's almost never a lack of caffeine. It's that hidden sugar totally hijacking and breaking your natural energy system.
And over time, this daily roller coaster forces your pancreas into overdrive. It has to work so incredibly hard just to manage those spikes that you can actually develop insulin resistance. This is a super dangerous condition directly linked to type 2 diabetes. Your body's energy management system basically just gets totally overwhelmed and stops listening.
Okay, on to Section 3, the silent danger inside.
This brings us to warning sign number 2, stubborn belly fat. Now listen, not all fat is created equal. Excess sugar specifically drives up what's called visceral fat. This isn't just the pinchable fat under your skin. No, this is deep fat, literally suffocating your internal organs. It acts as a silent, internal threat that is strongly tied to severe stuff like heart disease, diabetes, massive inflammation, and for sure, even certain cancers.
And that's exactly what makes it so deceptive. You could look completely normal, even perfectly healthy in the mirror, while this dangerous visceral fat is just quietly building up around your vital organs on the inside. So that stubborn belly fat you've been noticing, it might not just be about vanity or fitting into your jeans, it could be your organs waving a giant red flag.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 4, your brain on sugar. Ever find yourself inexplicably anxious? Or maybe you have mysterious trouble focusing, or you keep forgetting simple little things? That is warning sign number 3, and almost nobody blames their diet for this. But the math is clear. High sugar consumption equals increased brain inflammation, period. It messes with your brain way more than you'd think. Research shows this inflammation actively tanks your memory and your daily concentration. Remember those energy crashes we just talked about? Well, your emotions are crashing right along with your blood sugar. You get irritable, anxious, and mentally drained, and you probably never even suspect that your salad dressing is the real culprit.
To really let the sheer gravity of this sink in, get this. Some scientists are now actually calling Alzheimer's disease type 3 diabetes. Let that one marinate for a second. That is how profoundly sugar can alter the neurological functions of your brain. It's pretty sobering, isn't it?
All right, Section 5, the craving cycle. Okay, tell me if this sounds familiar.
You eat this massive, heavy meal, but like an hour later, you're mysteriously starving all over again. Why does that happen? Well, meet leptin. Leptin is a really crucial hormone that acts exactly like your body's fuel gauge. It controls your hunger and physically signals to your brain, hey, we're full, time to stop eating.
But here's the catch. When you flood your system with sugar, it absolutely scrambles those leptin signals. The communication completely breaks down. Your brain literally stops realizing that you're full, which kicks off this brutal, vicious craving cycle for more junk food, more snacks, more sugar. You're trapped in a loop. The more you eat, the more your body demands. It perfectly explains why people say quitting sugar feels like a literal withdrawal, because chemically speaking, it absolutely is.
Let's move to Section 6, Reclaiming Your Health.
Before we get to the really good news, there's one last, highly visible warning sign, and it's written right on your face. It's a destructive process called glycation. A high-sugar diet accelerates this process, which basically attacks and ruins your collagen and elastin, the exact proteins that keep your skin looking plump, young, and healthy. The result? Acne, wrinkles, dullness, and super fast aging. Dermatologists will literally tell you they can look at your face and see your diet. So if your skin is suddenly looking tired or inflamed, listen to your body. It's warning you from the inside out.
So stepping back, look at the trade-off we're making. A quick, temporary dopamine hit versus years of long-term, quiet damage. The thing is, sugar doesn't just knock you out instantly. And honestly, that's what makes it so insidious. The damage is slow. It's incredibly quiet. It takes years and years before the body finally gives out. Now, is a little sugar occasionally fine? Totally. But our modern diets have pushed the human body so far past what it was ever designed to handle.
But hey, here is the absolute best news, and the main thing you should take away from this explainer today. Your body is so incredibly resilient. The moment you start cutting back on sugar, the healing process kicks in remarkably fast. We're talking way more energy throughout the day, getting that deep, restful sleep, having sharper mental focus without the dreaded brain fog, natural weight loss because your hormones are finally rebalanced, plus brighter, healthier skin. It's amazing how making a few deliberate tweaks can just completely change the game for your health.
So as we wrap things up today, I want to leave you with a thought, and I want you to be really honest with yourself. How much sugar are you actually eating every day? And more importantly, what is it costing you? You have the power to take control here. If you're ready to make a change, I challenge you to try the Sugar-Free Challenge and just see this rapid healing for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep learning, keep asking questions, and above all, take care of your health.